Hello everyone and welcome back to the Unemployment Journey, where we'll be travelling across Europe's major leagues and trying to win as many trophies as possible. Now, after that 5-2 win against Utrecht, we had a couple of friendly games in that winter break. Just wanted to keep the players fresh, so we had a 6-0 win against Olympiacos, 7-1 win against Copenhagen, and a 2-2 draw against Anderlecht. And when we came back, we had Utrecht in the cup at home, and it was a really entertaining game. They went 1-0 up early, we went 2-1 up, and then they got back to 3-2 ahead, 4-2 ahead. Then we got back, well, I think they even went, they went 5-2, and then we pulled 2 goals back, but we just couldn't get that final goal in. Really entertaining game, but we shouldn't be conceding 5 goals like that. Then we followed that up with a 2-1 win over Heracles, Franchu getting 2 goals, and we looked really comfortable here. Really happy with the performance. But then we had a 3-2 defeat against PSV, and you can see there, after the first 15-16 minutes, we were 2-0 up, and Pedro Henrique missed a penalty in that game as well, which would have put us 3-0 up. But then a few minutes later, they scored one, then they scored another, and then they got the winner 10 minutes from the end. Annoyingly, De Janeiro Daniels with his first couple of goals for PSV, and really gutting defeat that. But we shouldn't have got to a point where we lost that. But at the same time, PSV are one of the better teams in the league, so you can forgive them a little bit, even though they did throw away a 2-0 lead in that game. We've got the game against Top Os next, and I'm just going to quickly run through what's happened in the transfer window. And the reason it's going to be quick is because we didn't bring anyone in. We couldn't find anyone worth bringing in that was at a decent price, that wanted to join, that wanted good wages. So we've got to make do with what we've got. I think we've got a good base of a squad anyway. It's just the level of quality that we had in the Europa League group games, mixed in with that fixture congestion and those minor knocks. It's not the best season that we've had, but at the same time, we overachieved last year. We've got a lot of new players in around the first team, and it will take some time to gel. And I think now we're sort of like hitting our stride a little bit with a lot of goals. Might not be as solid defensively, but at least we're scoring a lot more. We had 2 outs. Ian and Gobi didn't play a game for me at all. 52 grand, I don't really care. Pachinik, he was our third choice right back. And just had to let him go. We weren't going to play him. Hightor's been amazing at right back, along with Decker as a backup. Pachinik lost his place in the team anyway, so I thought, get some money in and invest it somewhere else, but there just wasn't the right target to invest money in. But in that case, we will just go straight into the game, and you can see here Declan Rudd in goal, with Hightor, Gravelon, Burdisso and Ramon making that back four. Nice consistent back four that we've got there. Post and Fidalgo in those 2 holding midfield spots, with Franchu, Rainier and Roma ahead of them. Pedro Henrique keeps his spot up front, and you can see there, in the last 5 games, a lot of players have picked up. I was trying to look for someone to replace Danny Post in there. I think he is aging a little bit. He's lost a lot of his pace, a lot of that physical attributes there, and he's not the best technically. Fine, he might be club captain and team leader, but we could get a much better player in there. I think that is definitely the weakest area of the team. But in any case, he does keep his spot because there's not really anyone that can come in ahead of him. Maybe Neudecker, but he's not as solid defensively as what Danny Post is. So let's go into the game, and Top Os will start with a 4-2-3-1 as well. So hopefully we can just essentially just play better than them. I'm looking for a much better performance from a lot of these players here, and once we get that, then we should be fine. And I think, especially with the games that we've got to play, we're going to be able to pick up a lot more points than we did in the first half of the season and hopefully surge up. But you can see there, we are much more direct at the moment than we were earlier on in the season, and we've got a lot of the ball here. First 3 minutes we've got 94% of the ball, not giving it away, getting a lot of space down those wings and really trying to pressure them. And that's a great save from Damen there for Rainier's thunderbolt of an effort to tip that over the bar. Heitor to take the corner kick, and that's cleared out, but Danny Post will pick that up. He's playing that back to Ramon, who's just slowing down the play now, just to get everyone back, and that's the end of the highlight there. Right, they are coming forward here, but that's cleared, and Rainier will pick that up. And that's why I like having that attacking midfielder there, just to pick up the ball, and he's going all the way here. And that's a terrible finish there. Really should have hit the target and probably should have been a goal given its quality. But that's the benefit of having that designated attacking midfielder there, just to get the ball and just go with it. And again, he's playing balls in. Heitor's effort was saved, but we are getting those chances in. And you can see here another corner kick to us. Heitor to hit. Nah, that's cleared out, but Danny Post will pick that up, play it back into Heitor. Now Roma, and that's cleared out again. Gravelon's picked it up, and that's the end of the highlight. Right, again, 22 minutes in, and we've got about 80% possession, but we'll see where this comes to, and if it doesn't come to much, I'll tell them to get creative. That usually gives them a little kick to push forward a little bit more, and just essentially just try. Great ball out by Rainier to Ramon on the left, and it's found Fidalgo inside. Now Franchu, Pedro Henrique, and that's blocked out for a corner. Right, what can come out of this? We're taking a lot of long shots as well, which I'm not a huge fan of, because it means we're not getting real clear-cut chances in there. But at the same time, we are testing the goal a little bit. Alright, and they're looking inspired. And immediately Heitor's free kick is picked up by the goalkeeper. And he's giving it right back to us. Ramon, whose long ball is picked up by Pedro Henrique, but his effort is straight at the goalkeeper. Right, come on now. Heitor's corner again, and that's just picked up by the goalkeeper. We've had 7 corners today, and none of them have really even threatened the goal, and that kick up the pitch, and that's a great block there, but we should not be leaving that much space in behind for the goalkeeper to just punt it long. Right, here's Gravelon. He's knocked that forward, and Gravenberch just picked that up. Post into Rainier now. Back to Post. Now Fidalgo's got it, and he's spotted the run of Franchu. He's got it. That's a great save by the keeper, but Roma will pick up the loose ball, and with one thrown deep inside their half. 2 clear-cut chances now, but neither of them have gone in. That was a really good chance for Franchu. And he's not playing well there on a 6.5. 6.4 now even. Right. I think we'll be a little bit drastic. Bruno Costa in for Franchu. And I'm far from pleased with this. And let's see if that motivates the team to be better. But they've kicked off, and hopefully this doesn't come to much. It's gone out for a throw-in. And I forgot to let you know where we are on the table. We're about 10th, and it's not great, but we're trying to get into that Europa League spot. It's going to be difficult. There's a lot of good teams in and around there, but here's Pedro Henrique, and with finishing like that, we might not ever get it. 3 clear-cut chances now, and this is Not ideal. Bruno Costa's corner. Again, goalkeeper picks that one up. Right, Fidalgo's won the header. Burdizo into Heitor. Now back across to Ramon. And as we're getting back into defensive shape, we're passing it around quite nicely. Fidalgo's got the ball into Bruno Costa, into Pedro Henrique, and that's blocked. And they've got a chance to come out and counter, but they don't. Right, let's give them another shout. Demand some more out of this. They look focused. Hopefully they can actually start playing it. Bruno Costa's corner. That's headed out. Now Burdizo picks it up. Bruno Costa into Fidalgo. Effort is blocked again. Post's header and goes to nothing. Right, Pedro Henrique is not playing well. Right, we've got 20 minutes left. I'll take him off. And we'll put João Vitor on. He's not fully fit following his injury, but we can't really do anything about that. And if we put Neudecker in there, and do you know, I actually ended up saving this, so let's go like this. We'll put Costa in as a Mazzala. I feel like he'll be better in that sort of role. Put Fidalgo on the left. Prefers to be on the right, and he prefers to be on the right, but we'll put Rainier in his preferred position just because he's the better of the attacking midfielders. And we've got like this. And does Neudecker prefer the... Well, he prefers the left hand side. And we'll go like that. Alright, 72 minutes on the clock now. Hopefully we can figure out what to do with this. Fidalgo now on the ball. Ramon back to Danny Post. Let's play that to Bruno Costa, and surely that's a foul there. They're countering now, but surely that was a foul on Bruno Costa, and that should not count at all. Bruno Costa was fully tripped on that, but they've countered, they've run directly. Declan Rudd leaves his near post blank, and we're 1-0 down against Topos, and this is not ideal in the slightest. Bruno Costa's picked that up. João Vitor, and that's another good save by the keeper. I mean, look at this, 22 shots to their 4, 10 on target to their 2. And there's another one there, but even on the average ratings, we're slightly better than them, and they're the ones with the lead here. Right, now here's Rainier. What can he do? We need something special from him, but he's dispossessed. Now Bruno Costa, and his shot is straight at the goalkeeper. One last get creative with 10 minutes to go. Post's free kick. And is that a penalty? Danny Post whipped in a free kick, and then it just sort of went out. And it looks like they're evaluating that. Should be a penalty. And it is. Right, now who's taking it? It's usually Pedro Henrique, but it's Gravelon, a centre-back, that's taking this one. And he's buried that into the bottom corner. 1-0, second goal of the season. And we've equalised, but we should really be leading here. There's no excuses for that. Neudecker's going to run onto that. He's clipped that in. Bergsman clears. And the long ball's gone forward. Now Peters. And that's saved by Declan Rudd. We've got 5 minutes left. We need a result here to try and close that gap on Heracles. Well, a couple of minutes left. And that's it. This is going to be the last chance. Ramon to Javator, back to Ramon. It's in, it's headed out. Bruno Costa now, Post. Come on. And that's it. Can't make anything of it. We had some openings on that right wing, but not a good performance. That we really should have come away with a result. We absolutely dominated them, and they're down there in the relegation zone, and we really should have picked up that victory there. And Utrecht have a game in hand on us as well, so they could go above us in their next game. I mean, we do have a game in hand against Heracles as well, so that would have knocked us above them if we had actually played that, but wasn't meant to be. And that's going to be that for this episode. So where should we go for the next one? I think maybe one of these games here, and then so let's do the Heerenveen game next. I think that would be a good one, and hopefully we can start picking up some points against these teams here who are in and around us, and try and surge up the table, try and put a late charge into that Europa League spot, which is getting further and further away with results like these. But as long as we try, we should be able to get it. But thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for even more episodes when they get uploaded, and make sure you have that notification bell on as well. Thank you.